guys, it's Caitlin. Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing a little thrift flip session where I'm going to be chopping up clothing to make it cuter, hopefully. Basically, I got 3 tank tops that I'm going to flip today, all for $2 each, and in my book that is very affordable, so I'm very excited to share all this with you guys. Definitely going to be doing some cute, easy modifications, nothing too complicated, but just altering them in a way that fits me better or just in a way that I like more. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. If you're new here, I say this in every video, welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing great, and if you like DIY videos, do not be shy. Feel free to subscribe because I post them every single week. And without further of me screaming at the camera, let's get into it. Alright, so first up on the chopping block, we have an Old Navy polka dot tank top. As you can see, it's a bit long and it doesn't quite fit me as well as it should. It's just kind of a little loose on the sides, but you know, the pattern is cute, the neckline is decent, so I was like, alright, we can work with this. So of course the first thing I did was crop it. Now I am definitely more of a fan of cropped items these days because, you know, high-waisted jeans. So literally for all these tank tops, you're gonna see me cropping them because that's just kind of an auto Caitlin move, but of course you can just keep it the length that it's at if you like. So I just trimmed off like, I want to say maybe like 6 inches off the bottom. And then of course, because I didn't want to leave like the edges raw, I just hemmed the bottom. So to do that, you just fold up the material like about 1 centimeter, and then you'll do it again, kind of rolling it, and then you put clips there and use your sewing machine and just sew all the way around there so that it's just not a raw edge on the bottom. And then I decided it would be super cute, and I got inspiration from online. So I didn't completely make up this random move that I did, but I just cut straight down the middle, kind of turning it into more of a vest. And because, you know, I'm leaving the edges raw, so I had to hem both of those sides. So of course, folding it down again, and then just sewing down both of the sides to get those nice and hemmed. Once I had that, I just took some of the excess material that I chopped off earlier, and I turned them into like 4 really long strips, and then kind of just turned them into like little straps. So to do that, I folded each piece in half and clipped it all down, then sewed all the way down, just making sure everything is nice and straight. And then the most satisfying, fun part in my opinion is when I just took the, oh my gosh, whenever I come to this term, I always either say paperclip, bobby pin, or something other than what it actually is. Wait, I need like a quick second because I've totally forgotten what it's called. A safety pin, I believe, is what it's called, but why can I never think of that? Okay, I use a safety pin, attach it to the end, and basically just start shoving the safety pin back through the tube. Basically, we're just trying to flip it inside out so that it's nice and pretty. So once I had that, you know, the most satisfying part is when you finally get the clip through the other end, and then you just like, you know, flip it inside out, and it's very cute. And of course, for each of the ends, I just folded them up a little and then up again because I didn't want them to be just like raw edges of the tube. And once I had that, I just, you know, measured where I wanted the straps to be, and so I just had two straps like up here and 2 straps down here. And then once I had those, I just sewed it all on there, you know, tied it all up, and it looks really cute. So that is what I did with this. It wasn't too complicated, but definitely much better, in my opinion, than it was before. Second up on the chopping block, we have this really cute Ann Taylor, and I've actually never heard of that brand before. It sounds like it should be like something that I'm familiar with, but I'm actually not, but it sounds elegant. Ann Taylor, what a nice name for a brand. What am I even saying? Okay, so this one is definitely the easiest transformation that I did. So of course, like I said, I had to crop it, so I just cut all the way along the bottom, And let me just tell you, quick backstory, this girl feels really sketchy about like trying to hem really stretchy materials, and this one was definitely more stretchy than the tank top before it. So I decided, I know, I'm just gonna leave the ends raw. And you know, they normally, if you just like cut up something that's like cotton, generally the bottom will just automatically roll up after a while. So I was like, that's fine, it's fine. And it actually looks fairly decent. So I just left it like that after I cropped it, and then on the top part I took some embroidery string. Do not try this with regular thread. I did it at first and it completely snapped like when I tried putting it on. So I just, you know, hand sewed it. I know, Caitlin hand sewing, wow, I'm not using my machine. No, I'm not. So I just took some embroidery string, which is thicker than the regular thread, and just basically threaded in and out on the top part, leaving some space between it so that when you pull it tight, it kind of cinches together. And I tied off the knot, and it's just this kind of cute, more cinched look. Gives it more shape, you know, and it's definitely in style nowadays. So I just wanted to do that, and you could definitely style it above like a t-shirt like I'm kind of doing now. Or if not, you know, springtime, it's generally a little warmer, so you could just definitely leave it as a tank top that is, and it looks really cute. So that's what I did with that, and it literally took me like 10 minutes or less. And last but not least, I got an American Eagle top, which is one of my favorite brands. So I was all for it. I was like, okay, $2, like yes, snatch that off the rack. It looks great condition. I really like the top because it just was more like lacy, and I don't know, it's just like a nice fit. So of course I chopped off like 6 inches because all these shirts, guys, they're too long for me. I'm like, I need them to be cropped so that they look good with my high-waisted pants. So once I had that all cropped, and I keep looking back for some reason because it's like there, and for some reason like when I'm talking I like to look at what I'm talking about, so sorry about that. I'm just gonna keep looking back like a weirdo. So once I had that all cut off, I basically, because the bottom had this really nice like frill to it, and I was like, I really want that to be part of the piece. So I very carefully took a pair of scissors and I just cut the bottom strip off, just saving the lace part, and then basically just measured up on the actual tank top, kind of like 2 curves, kind of like emphasizing the chest area a little more. So I just measured that with like one of the sewing marker things that I had, and then I just clipped it down the way I want to in that kind of like curved shape on both sides, and then just sewed it down just for a little cute little emphasis thing there that's going on. What am I even saying? I don't know, but it's definitely something that's trending now, just to kind of have like 2 lines there. So I just sewed that down and it ended up looking really cute. So highly recommend doing that. I know it's such a random thing to do, but I thought it would be cool, and it was only $2, so it wasn't like if I messed up it would be like a huge deal, but I didn't end up messing up as much as I expected, so it ended up looking fine. So here it is. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this thrift flip. If you like thrift flips and you want to see more, definitely make sure to tell me, because I'm definitely going back to that thrift store, because ooh, they have so many cute pieces for very affordable prices, which I love. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing week. Happy Easter, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!